Hi, I'm Terry. I've lost 175 pounds with Keto and Carnivore. Thank you for watching. Hey, I had bought these two different sugar-free flavorings. I want to see if I can tell the difference. So this one is French vanilla. I'm just going to stick my finger down in it. I just washed my hands, so. Creamy. Kind of milky. It tastes almost like ice cream. So like milky is the word I can describe it. So maybe some heavy cream and vanilla mixed together. Wish I had some. Here, I'm gonna eat this tomato and see. Cleanse my palate. So milky vanilla. Okay. Let's try this one. There's a difference. This is vanilla and it's good, but this one is not as smooth. That's the only word I can use to describe it. This is just vanilla, whereas this tastes like creamy vanilla. So instead of French vanilla, it should be like creamy vanilla. Now we know the difference, so now I got to put them out here by the other side because I got them open. So anyway, so yeah, I mean, like I said, they're both good, but creamy vanilla or the French vanilla is more like a heavy cream vanilla. So okay, bye. It's been about 24 hours, and these still have a little texture to them. They're not like hard like the other ones I've done. I like the jicama on it. I mean the tahini on the jicama. Let's go to one that does not have tahini on it. They still have a little chew in the middle. I think they're good. So now what I do is I pull them out and I put them in Ziploc bags. So the way I use these is either I use them as nachos, or sometimes I'm standing in the kitchen or at the refrigerator. I'm trying to figure out what I want to eat. And I'm like, let me nibble on something while I'm looking. So I definitely use these in that way. But now I have a bag of tahini and a bag of plain. And this is a heck of a lot healthier than going and buying chips. I mean, you got pork rinds too, but these are definitely more low calorie than the pork rinds. So yeah, if I was going to a Super Bowl party or something, I could take a bag of these along and dig right into the dip. All right. So it was about 24 hours in this thing on about 130. Hey there, so we are going to try to make my sliders that I've been trying to make. Like, I don't know if I think a lot of people have. It's the Hawaiian bun sliders that people put lunch meat on, and then they put some type of sauce on top of it, and cheese, and then they put like some kind of sauce on top of it, and then they bake it. So we are going to try it. If you go back on my channel, I have a group of videos, and it's my weekly meal preps. So it's whenever I was make my egg muffins, and also I was making these. These are muffin tops, and these are the equivalent. Two of them are the equivalent of one egg and a half a serving of cheese. And I'm going to use these as my slider bread. So I went online and I found a video of how it's made. My sister, when they were in town, several different times they've come into town, she's made them. And whenever I used to eat bread and stuff, I'd eat them. And so I just thought this might be a fun something to try. Oh, okay, well, I just peeled everything off of it. But at least I have my UPC code to scan in. So, where's my, because you know I have to weigh everything out. Where's my scale? Here it is. So, I know what everything is, but I just need to weigh some things. So, it starts off where they put horseradish sauce on buns. Oh yeah, I put this thing up here. Hang on, let me see if I can get this open. Cool. Thank you, Tracy. That worked. I bought one of those things that you put up in the underneath your. Boy, I got you zoomed in. You put it underneath your cabinet, and you can hold a jar and turn it, and it unlocks it. So anyway, so that's what I use. Boy, I got a hot mess going on, but that's all right. We'll just ignore it for now. So horseradish sauce. So I need my pen, horse. And we'll see how much I use. I'm going to put a little bit on each of these buns on just the bottom side. That's 6 grams. I didn't look at what a serving was because the whole thing came off. Just went and hung out with my goddaughter. That was a good time. I got her hair. I cut her hair. And that's one cool thing. I still have I keep my hair license because you never know. What if the nursing gig somehow doesn't work or something happens? I can always fall back on doing hair. So, all right. So we've got, I don't know that I've ever bought horseradish sauce. Never for myself anyway. So it was 14 grams. And I put it all in a note, and then I got out my old iPad mini so I can see what I do. Now layer meats and cheese and add top bun. So what I did was I bought these cheap lunch meats. There's carbs in them, but this is a specialty thing that I could, you know, you can definitely get better products than what these are. It's just, this is what I got. So that works out, 2 on each one. That one was beef. Oh, I got 2 beefs and a chicken. Because some of them were super duper high calorie or high carb. There were more carbs than others. Hang on, I'm gonna line this up. Just go with my OCD here. So now I'll do 2 chicken. Come on, fella. Okay, chicken and chicken. Then we'll do beef. So beef, chicken, beef. And beef. All right. Now I don't know how many servings these will make, and it might just be 1 sandwich per thing. I don't know. So then a layer of cheese. Well, I don't have any sliced cheese, and I wasn't smart enough to remember to pick up sliced cheese. This is frozen mozzarella cheeses. So, stop, hang on, hold up. You know, I got to do it right. Hang on, get everything out of the way here. All right. Half a serving is 14 grams, so I'm gonna go try for around 14 grams on each one. Okay. Okay. As I was looking at cheeses when I was at Walmart the other day, cheese is high calorie, man. So mozzarella and a mozzarella provolone mix were the lowest calorie ones that I could find. So, just so you know, if you count calories, mozzarella and mozzarella provolone were the lowest. All right, so I'll say Maz is 1.5 serving. Okay. So the next thing it says add top bun. Okay. So, bun, bun, and bun. Now we're going to have to move over there and we're going to have to make the topping stuff that you pour over them. So hang on. So in this pot I have 2 tablespoons of butter. I'm adding 4 grams of swerve brown sugar. And I'm going to let that all get together until the butter melts. And I'll come back when the butter is done melting. My butter was in the freezer, so it might take a few minutes for it to melt. So into that, I'm also going to add 10 grams of minced onions, the dehydrated onions. I'm going to add about a teaspoon of Dijon mustard. Oh, shake it first. I hate when I don't because then it's watery. But hey, too late now. But now I'm going to let that keep going. Sorry, Mom, I just hung up on you. I declined your phone call because I'm cooking. I'm going to add some Worcestershire sauce. I think about half a teaspoon. No, I don't know. About a teaspoon, we'll guesstimate. Yeah, about a teaspoon of it. And then we're going to add some little bit of poppy seeds. And a little bit of garlic powder. I'm going to let this all kind of slowly simmer together for a little bit. And then I'll give it a taste. And I'll come back whenever I'm ready to taste it. So hang on. Alright, let's see if it's... I want a bunch of it, but I don't want to burn my mouth, so hang on. Yeah, it's a good flavor. I like that. Alright, now hang on. We got to move over to the other side again. So, I watched about 5 or 6 of these videos and kind of come up with this from all of them. But it looks like they all say that after you pour this little glaze on top of it, they're supposed to sit for a couple hours, letting that flavor kind of seep in to the bread. My only worry is that this isn't bread, this is eggs and cheese, like a chaffle. So now I'm going to smear it around. I want to set this down. Hang on. And actually, that combo of flavors tastes really good. And then, like I said, you're supposed to let it sit for an hour or so. You're supposed to let it sit. Supposed to cover it and let it sit, but with the but that's because people are usually doing it in the 9x13 baking dish. So maybe I'll do 1 hour. Alexa, set a timer for 1 hour. Ow. Alright. So I'm just going to let these sit, kind of back out of the way so the dogs don't get them. And I'll come back in an hour and we'll bake them. So it says to bake at 350 for 25 minutes covered. Well, I used to have, but I don't know where they are. I don't have a cookie sheet. A 9x whatever. I got that big one. Anyway, this is fine. I'm just not going to cover it. And I'm going to say, hey Alexa, set a timer for 20 minutes.
Second timer, 20 minutes, starting now.
So in 20 minutes, I'll come back and check on them. Okay, bye. Okay, see how it's looking. Oh, we're sliding over, sliding off. That's all right. What I could have done was use toothpicks. See if I can salvage. Well, this one's straight, so put that one right there. Sorry, there's a camel in the background slurping up his water. You would think that boy has never had water in his life. This could be because it's egg or the egg muffin, or it could just be, well, it's the cheese making it slide, I think. Put a couple of them in there. It's been 15 minutes. What I want to do is kind of check them out, see how they were doing. Glad I did. Okay, hold up. Try doing like in the outer crispy edges. No, buddy, you can't. You cannot partake. Sorry, sweet boy. You cannot have this. All right. Alright, I'm going to put it back in for about, it's been 15 minutes. Now, if you do it the right way, you do 25 minutes covered and then 5 to 10 minutes uncovered. But I'm putting it back in uncovered. And Alexa, set a timer for the oven. Wait, Alexa, set oven timer 10 minutes.
Oven timer, 10 minutes.
Yes.
Starting now.
Okay, I'll be back in 10 minutes. In the spirit of game day, I have 2 tablespoons of light sour cream. And I'm not going to figure out all the macros for this. And I'm adding in some everything bagel seasoning. Because I don't know how much of this I'm going to eat. I'm just going to do it for a fun little thing. So we've got everything bagel seasoning in here. And this would be better if it sat for a few minutes. Or for, if you make this the night before, it'd be really good. But have some celery here. Well, give me about an hour to get this open, and I'll get back to you. Okay. Some celery. I'm actually going to put a little bit of harissa, just to give it a little bit of a kick, a little bit of spicy kick to it. This is going to go along with my sliders here. Kick. I'm going to put on couple pieces of jicama. We're making our own little appetizer board here with a little bit of tahini on it. I'm going to put out some cucumbers. Come on, fella. You ain't got all day here. Trying to stab one of these onions. Pickled onion. I'm never going to get to the stuff at the bottom of it. Alright, so a couple of those. Oh, I want to put on some of these. I bought these roasted red peppers. These are really pretty. So bring some color to your plate. I don't know if they're clean or not. Don't really care. They're just pretty. So they're just roasted bell peppers. And I'm going to just put a few little red onions off to the side. Just a few. Just to make it look pretty. So we have our little, little appetizer type tray. And now we'll get the sliders going. Hey, these aren't as bad as I thought. Ingredients is pepper, water, sea salt, and citric acid. And that's the ingredients. 30 grams is 5 calories. I didn't weigh these out, but that's not bad at all. This is what they are. All right, that is how they look. They look really good, y'all. I'm gonna let them cool. And then I'll come back and we'll put them on a plate. And we can have 1.5 for the amount of calories that I kind of figured out. So when I get back, we'll cut one and we'll taste it and see how it goes. While that's cooking, let's try our appetizer. So we've got our celery. A little dish. And then get a pickle. You need to cut up this pepper a little bit. Roasted red bell pepper. A little bit of onion here. I also added a little bit of these sun-dried tomatoes just to give a nice little twang. Then our jicama. Jicama with a tahini. These are not the dehydrated chip ones. Hang on. You want these are not the ones I just made this weekend, but if you want a chip situation, dehydrated jicama. Make you some dehydrated jicama, and you can take it along to any party you go to. You could even take them to a Mexican restaurant. Okay, let's put one of these on our plate. And then cut another one in half. God, these toothpicks blend right in, so it's hard to see. Just want to make sure I get them and not take a bite with it. Okay. Ah, that was dumb. Wipe my hands on there. Anyway, that's all right. So here is our slider. Let's give it a taste. too soon. Mmm. 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 Yeah. Yeah. This is good. That's real good. It's not something I'd want all the time because that's, I don't know, it's a lot of work. But something fun, like when my family comes to town and my sister makes up sliders for the family, I can take these over, take my muffins over, and have her put the lunch meat and cheese and stuff on mine like she does hers. So, yeah, that worked out really good, y'all. How fun. So this would be fun to have at a hot. Mm. 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 Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You need to try this. Yeah. I don't have cable because I turned it off because I watch more YouTube. But this would be the perfect fun Super Bowl party food right here. I mean, if you can't get full off of this. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna have for my supper. Okay, bye. Hey, it's Future Terry. I'm full. That was really good and really different. If you've watched my channel very long, you know that's the first time I've done something like that. I don't usually do sandwiches and I don't usually do appetizer-y type food. But it was really good and really fun and I enjoyed it. So I just want to tell you I'm full and it would really be a great thing to take or have on game day. Okay, bye.